If you are a member of the House for 20-something and you are speaker for almost 10 years, tọ́ba náà fẹ́ mọ́ ọ̀gá níyàmúdà kí ló tún wá. Me, I'm not disturbed, but let them follow the true procedure and let us close it. They are all my brothers and sisters. I've always been saying, you should know. The way I refer to them, my brothers, my sister, my colleagues, so loyal, so dedicated, so this thing. But for me, I am what I am. Nothing has gone wrong and nothing's changed. And to our governor, I've said it. I commend him, I thank him for what he's doing. To Mr. President, to our GAC, they are our leaders, they are our fathers. We appreciate them. But to President and First Lady, I said somebody is my brother. You are asking for our relationship. When somebody is your brother, what will be your relationship? Hey, we are brothers and sisters now. My status in the house, I believe strongly I'm still the speaker. Yes? You want to ask questions? I'm still the speaker until the right thing has been done. If you want to remove me in the proper way. I will not contest it. Wallahi, I won't contest it. You know, we Muslim, I'm a Muslim. We'll say if anything happens, you know the lie. Why do you know the lie?
Nuisance, Lele.
A big nuisance. So this is his first day. All right. And he clearly said he hasn't approached anybody that he wants to be governor. I have not let anybody come out and say, I approached them, I want to be governor. What I'm saying is that I am also qualified to be governor of Lagos State. So like I said, it's just the first day. So this coming week is going to be interesting. Yeah, it should be. Because he's going to resume, if his word is anything to really, to hold. If his word is to be kind of like relevant or so, that means it's going to resume on Monday. So Lagos State will have 2 speakers, Miranda and Obasa. But the Lagos State House of Assembly, they have released a statement that Obasa might try here. No try more. Don't try and no even dare. When you come to the assembly on Monday, you are coming in as a floor member. Don't try it. We were the one who elected you, or kind of like I chose you as speaker. We voted to make you speaker. Now we have removed you. Don't try it. Don't come to the assembly and think that you'll be dragging the seat with Miranda on Monday. I said, okay, that's interesting then. So we can all look forward to how that is going to play out on Monday. Because according to Obasa, he is still the speaker. So it's either they will arrest him before tomorrow evening for something. Remember that he has a case with EFCC, 47 billion naira stolen by him. How he managed to wriggle out of that is still a mystery, because he was arrested under Bokwari, not under Tifnumbu, under Bokwari. That was when the EFCC took him. And he was there for, I think he was there for 2 days or 3 days. But somehow, deja wriggle it, and yeah, I got returned as a speaker again. And then EFCC, they haven't really taken him to court since then. So they may pick him up this evening. They may pick him up tomorrow if they think that he's about to cause a nuisance. I'm just saying, like, don't be, dog eat dog kind of a thing. Because if they don't pick Obasa up by Monday morning, Obasa and his Agege boys, they would make a grand entrance into the State House of Assembly. I don't know what that means. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, like trying to use the way they run things in that place, okay? Because if he actually mean what he said in that clip, that he is still the speaker, so that simply means that there are some paraphernalia of office of being a speaker, like the convoy they gave him, the security, including the quarters he's staying in Alausa. There is a quarter for them, I think. And the speaker's quota is different from others. It is different, I think. I mean, I remember that of Ogun State anyway, so it's always different. So all of that must have changed by now. So if he insists not packing out of the speaker's quarters, anyway, I will leave. I mean, I will leave it at that so that we can have enough to possibly look forward to, so that I don't play it so down that there is almost nothing else to expect, no surprise. But yeah, you know, the court, the APC court in Lagos is a very, very strong one. The only person that became governor without any base was Ambody. For those who know this Obasa very well in Agege, right? He is not a pushover. You can give that to him. He's not a pushover, okay? In their politics there. He's like the chief of thugs, from councillorship to House of Assembly to becoming a speaker. So he's not a pushover, okay? So, and some of his boys are already saying that he's the one they are waiting for. APC Mabajeni, Agege, APC Mabajeni, Agege, you know, I've seen videos where they have already made videos of like KPC, APC, you go treat Obasa like that. You won't treat Obasa like, I don't know. So we shall add that to what to expect next week, brethren. Yesterday, the National Assembly, it was the turn of Oshi-omo-ole to, you know, kind of like back us on what we already know, right? The collusion of the supposed Nigerian army, Nigerian military, with the criminal terrorists in Nigeria, as well as those who are involved in oil bunkering, the Nigerian army, those who are involved in illegal mining. Oh, retired generals. That's what Oshi-omo-ole said. In an engagement with the Minister of Mineral Resources, I think, Oshi-omo-ole categorically laid it bare that the Nigerian mining sector has been kind of like hijacked by retired generals who are, in his words, in his words, let me take you to that at the National Assembly. Oshi-omo-ole, ladies and gentlemen.
So, Chairman, sir, thank you for the part I listened to, but I think this issue has featured in many conversations. There is no question in my view, and I come from an area where you have, like you rightly said, sir, there is hardly any part of Nigeria where you don't have solid minerals, even in the south. But what I observe, whereas the federal government is ruthless with people who are doing illegal oil bucking, and they deploy JTF to deal with those involved in illegal bucking. When it comes to illegal mining of solid mineral, the federal government changes. It's like using different standards. And I'm very angry about that. Because if we have to fight, deploy army, even to kill, for anyone who is involved in illegal bucking of oil, and you deploy JTF, a combination of army, police, air force, everybody, why are we allowing illegal mining in many parts of the country that is going on? And they are being manned by retired generals, and we know them. Yes, we know them. Nobody can pretend doesn't know them. I did a letter to retired former President Buhari, because somebody I sent to go and conduct a primary somewhere reported back to me, a retired general of Northern Extraction, told me that, look, Adam, you are worried about the challenge of conducting primaries in Japan. The challenge you see there is far more than that, and if it's not dealt with, Nigeria will not know peace in parts of the country. And this go all the way through the all to Kaduna.
Up to Elisha.
And Up to, yeah, correct. And he told me that those involved in this illegal mining, they use choppers. They procure arms exactly the same way as our military were doing in South. They give them arms, they use choppers to come and cut away the gold, and they take them out of this country and make billions of US dollars. And the federal government is not doing what it should be doing. I took this letter to the former president when I was national chairman of APC. And I said, call the general to give you more brief. In fact, what is happening, or what something really happened in that part of the country, was exactly what the general told me was going to happen. Because these guys have been weaponized by the illegal big men who deploy them, secure territories, and the weapon is meant to protect the Chinese and other foreigners who they actually employ to carry out the mining. And on occasion, they use the same weapon to carry out banditry, kidnapping, and all of the terrible things that are going on. Chief of Committee Chairman of Defense Staff, tell the defense I said so. That, yeah, that some retired military officers, army officers are involved in it. The day we can't tell the truth, this country cannot flourish. We can't change our, when it affects our people, we are at our best. We talk strong. Some other people appear to be above the law. That is what is going on with solid mineral. It is not that we don't know where it is. We have a whole survey of where we have what across the length and breadth of Nigeria. We also know, everybody complains about certain people from certain nationalities. How they got here, even as we are talking now, they are doing those illegal mining. And those guys are getting richer when the United States is getting poorer. But we carry the consequences of banditry, kidnapping, and that which this on illegal armed men, which they equip. So who can afford to buy a chopper to land in an illegal mining site, cut away gold, return to 17, and then on the way to airport, bam, take them out of the country? This is happening. So I agree with you, but my position is that we shouldn't, as senators, be lamenting. As senators, we should fix the problem. We should tell the executive, you must deploy exactly the same force that you deploy against illegal oil bunkering. That same force should be deployed to deal with criminals who are money. When I say criminal, it can be a retired general, it can be a retired permanent secretary, it can be a retired trade unionist or a retired labor leader. Whoever is involved, they should be there to let Nigeria see that we are not condoning this. We are not lamenting what is going on. When you have a country of people who are above the law because they are supposed to have served the country and they have retired and now they become the real barons. So I agree with you that the solid sector, and I'm happy with the word made by Obasa, oil was discovered by accident. What they were looking for was solid minerals. And now what was discovered is that they are going to become a public sector, a power sector. To say generator as a standby. Now the standby is disco power. The resource of power is generator. I don't think we should lament here. We should recommend stiff penalties, and through the leadership of the Senate and the National Assembly, draw president's attention that he has to find the political will to deal decisively with criminals that are cutting away our precious.
Nuisance lele.
There is no serious country in the whole world where politicians will come around and say, at least for the sake of your national security, will come around and say, we know those responsible for illegal mining in our country. They are former military or they are former soldiers, retired generals. There is no serious country in the world where politicians at the National Assembly will say they know the Chinese who are bringing in choppers, helicopters to cut away illegally mined mineral resources from their country. And such information is not in the hands of the supposed highest authority in the land, the presidency, the DSS, what else again? Your security agents. But Nigeria is not a real place. It is not. Those who are supposed to protect the national supposed resources, right? The national assets, they will rather cut deals for themselves and then make flowery, make a flowery statements, sensationalizing statements, sensational statements rather. Make it look more or less like it's true. And you can hear that every day from January to December, all year. And guess what? Nigeria is also the only place in the world where the citizens themselves, they will agree. It's true about this country, this country don't finish. But honestly speaking, do you know that, honestly, this country, this country, they are not bothered. They are not perturbed. I mean, there's nothing they can do. Like, they are not angry. To them, right? They can easily even just point fingers and say, you see, maybe because they don't give her your own share. That's why he's talking. Maybe they know, because they are indifferent. And therefore, the crime continues. In fact, you see, Nigeria is the only country in the world where even the citizens themselves, they are seeing these illegalities. But they are dumbfounded, kind of like they are just like, what do you want me to do? Nigeria is the only country in the world where foreigners are illegally taking their resources, and these foreigners committing these illegalities, right? They are protected by the supposed people that should be arresting them, the police. Police commissioner who assign policemen to protect Chinese who are mining illegally in their country, in their territory, as long as they pay them. When you raise alarm, if you dare raise alarm and say, I want to go, hello, whistleblower, illegal miners are here, you will be the one to be arrested if they don't even kill you. I don't think there are many countries like that in the world. I don't think so. So that's why I'm like, it is not a real place. It's not. Yeah? Just imagine it for a sec that, which country should I use as an example? Germany. Let's use Germany. Oh, no, I've never been to Germany. Okay, let me use the UK. You know that in the UK here, in Scotland, we also have crude oil here in Scotland. Now imagine that the MPs, right, the Scottish MP in Westminster is now raising an alarm to say there are some Chinese stealing crude oil in Aberdeen, right? That they watch them, and then you see the British police, the Scottish police providing security for these Chinese, and then helping them to load the crude oil into their vessel and boom, out of the UK. And you as British, you are there watching. I say, we need to do something. We must try to do something about these people. I mean, won't you just be like, what are you talking about? Like, are you really all right? That can happen. Yes. That's going to be your impression that no, that can never happen. Because you will never see a British police or any Scottish police that will carry gun, guiding the illegal miners or illegal bunkers, stealing their crude or what have you, and taking them out of the country. And then collecting whatever peanut they want to give to them, except in Nigeria. When you go to Nigerian forest, where they are doing deforestation, cutting down their trees, their logs, like cutting, and then they are shipping them out of Nigeria. Guess those who are providing the security? The Nigerian police. Or you see that, in China, let's use that too. In China, some Nigerians